Steve Harvey, you ever hear a story so wild it sounds like a movie? Well, this one's real. Imagine this. A little boy with a stutter writes on a piece of paper, "I want to be on TV." His teacher rips it up, the class laughs, and everyone tells him it's impossible. That boy? Steve Harvey. And trust me, you won't believe how far he came after that moment. From the very start, life didn't give him anything easy. Born in Welch, West Virginia, the youngest of 5 kids, his father came home covered in coal dust. His mother stretched pennies just to keep the lights on. Poverty was harsh, winters were brutal, and on top of it, Steve was mocked for the way he spoke. In school, that stutter turned every word into a battlefield. Yet his dad told him something that would change his life. Write your dream again. Put it on your wall. Say it every morning and every night. And that became his promise. Now, fast forward. He tries job after job, mailman, carpet cleaner, even boxer, but nothing fits. Until one night, in 1985, a friend dares him to go on stage at an open mic. He takes the mic, tells a joke, and the crowd explodes with laughter. For the first time, Steve feels alive. He earns $50, walks outside crying, and whispers, "I was born tonight." He quit his job the very next day. But destiny wasn't rolling out a red carpet. For 3 years, Steve lived in his beat-up Ford. That car was his bed, his kitchen, his whole world. He showered at public pools, ate cheap sandwiches, and prayed his dream wasn't just foolish hope. One night, about to give up, he checked his answering machine. 2 gigs were waiting, $300 total. That tiny miracle got him on a plane to New York, where he stood on the legendary Apollo stage. If he'd missed those calls, the story might have ended right there. From that moment, he fought tooth and nail. He became a finalist in the National Comedy Search, then hosted the Apollo for 7 years. By the late 90s, he wasn't just a comic, he was a household name, starring in his own sitcom and headlining the Kings of Comedy tour with Cedric, D.L., and Bernie Mac. Stadiums screamed his name. And yet, behind the lights, he battled exhaustion, broken marriages, and years of loneliness in hotel rooms. The world saw his smile. Few knew the price he paid. And then came the infamous Miss Universe mistake in 2015. He announced the wrong winner live in front of the world. Headlines mocked him, memes exploded, and people said his career was over. But instead of hiding, Steve did the unthinkable. He came back the next year, scarred but unbroken, proving that true legends don't avoid failure, they rise after it. And through all of it, love found him again. With Marjorie Bridges, he built a blended family of 7 kids and finally found peace at home. For Steve, the real treasure wasn't the mansions or the cars, it was hearing his stepson once say on live TV, "You gave me your last name. There's no one better than you, Dad." That broke him in tears. Not because he was weak, but because he finally knew he was whole. So, what do we learn from Steve Harvey's journey? That scars don't have to define you. That resilience, faith, and a dream scribbled on torn paper can take you from a broken car seat to the top of the world. And let me ask you, have you ever had a moment where life knocked you down so hard and you thought it was over? But somehow, you rose again? Share it below. And if you believe this story proves legends aren't born, they're built, hit like, drop a comment, and subscribe for more stories that remind us what it really means to keep fighting.